Welcome to this channel. We're going to look at how to choose the right web hosting for your business. And we're going to look through so many reasons and how to make the best decisions when it comes to choosing the right web hosting for your business. And coming at number one is understanding your business needs. You need to know what your business needs is all about. And this includes the type of website and the traffic expectation and the budget. Under the type of websites, we are going to see that we have small blogs and e-commerce store, portfolio or enterprise applications. Yeah, we have small blogs. Like if you want to open a blog, then you can opt for a smaller host or a host that doesn't require much. Okay, and if you're going for e-commerce store, you also need to know the kind of host you'll be going for. And under the traffic expectations, after types of websites, you have to also look at the type of visitors that will be coming to your website and how many there are per month or per week. And after that, you also look at your budget. Your budget is very important when it comes to choosing the right host for you. And this includes if you're going for entry-level shared hosting or a more bigger host plan for your business. So you have to look at your budget and how much you have. Then coming at number two is the type of hosting. Yes. So under types of hosting, there are many hosting companies, but I'm going to use this three to teach you about types of hosting. So if you go to, let's say, SiteGround, you can go to their web hosting. You can see we have cloud hosting, and we have the normal web hosting, we have WordPress hosting, and we have even e-commerce hosting. So if you're going for shared hosting requires where more than one website shares one server. So in shared hosting, like if you check out Hostinger, let's check it out. Okay, you can see cloud hosting here, web hosting here, and all that. So this is very important when you are choosing your hosting. Okay, so you can see VPS hosting. There are many types of hosting. So shared hosting involves when you are sharing hosts with more than one website. So you people share one server. So if I scroll down, you can see that this is a perfect example of a shared hosting. Okay, this is a shared hosting. And under this particular package, you get to share hosts with other websites. And after shared hosting, we'll be looking at VPS hosting, which is virtual private server. So if you can see here, under shared hosting is much more cheaper. You get to renew at $143 for 48 months and all that. But let's check out VPS hosting like this. You can see the price is far more higher than the shared hosting. You get to pay more than the shared hosting. And under the VPS hosting, they offer dedicated portions of a server, balance between cost and performance. Then that's for VPS hosting. So we're going to look at another type of hosting under the types of hosting. Let's check another type of hosting. We also have the cloud hosting. Cloud hosting. Cloud hosting is also great, but it's much more expensive too. And you can see here, this is how much you get to pay: $25 per month when you want to renew. So it's far higher than the others I've mentioned. And it's scalable and flexible under cloud hosting, and it's ideal for business and if you're expecting a much higher traffic. Okay, so I also have the WordPress hosting. If you're going for that, you can see it here. This is the WordPress hosting. We have managed WordPress hosting for WordPress. It's also in SiteGround. If you go to see WordPress here, you can also host under WordPress and install the application. Then after the types of hosting plans, we'll move to key features to look for when you want to hosts, and this involves performance and speed. This is also related to the types of hosting that we just talked about. The performance and speed are not always the same. So if I go to the hosting packages, let's check out certain things on that SiteGround. So you have to consider these options under each of them. SiteGround have one of the best when it comes to uptime guarantee. When I mean uptime, it means the number of time your website gets to stay online. SiteGround is one of the best. It's 99.9% uptime. So, and the performance and speed too. SiteGround is one of the best, though expensive. And we also have scalability, ability to upgrade easily as your business grows. So all these other hosting also offers the ability for you to upgrade without any issues. Then we also have security, SSL. So if you look at this website, if you click here, you will see HTTPS, connection is secure. If I click here, you get to see HTTPS. That means this website is secured. So all these web hosting, this three of them offers SSL, which is certificates, which blocks malware and also blocks you from hackers. And the next one is under the key features to look for is customer support, which is very important. So for hosting that, they offer 24/7 support via chat, phone or email. So you can check them out. They're one of the best when it comes to customer support. So customer support is very important because you definitely run into issues from time to time. Then we have the next one we're going to look at, which is the next point is evaluate hosting providers. So check out their pricing plans, check out their independent reviews, and whatever that you are affected with concerning hosting. You have to check these things out, check people's reviews, make sure they have good positive reviews online. You can check trustpilots.com to see what people are writing about them in the reviews. This is very, very vital for your business. But this trade that I listed here is among the best. And you can also check out our video in the past about the best web hosting companies you can work with. Okay, and that's it for that section. So also let's move to the next point. Match hosting to your growth plan. Now this section is also very important. When it comes to matching hosting to your growth plan, you have to begin with shared hosting or low tier VPS. So when you want to pay for host, don't jump to the highest one. You can start from a lower hosting package. And this was what will bring us to this section, web hosting. So you have to look for a cheaper one to go for. So you can look for the smallest package as long as you're a beginner and there's nobody that you know that visit your website at this early stage. You're not expecting much visitors, so you should go for the little packages, or preferably if you have much money to spare, you can go for the business package under hosting. For the SiteGround, you can start with this section, the startup plan. This is okay for a beginner. You can start with this since it's much cheaper than these other two packages. Likewise, the Bluehost, you can check it out. Let's check out the Bluehost web hosting. So my point is, you need to avoid going for VPS hosting or cloud hosting since you don't have enough money and you're not starting up. Even if you have enough money, start with the cheaper one. It makes it easier and very much easier to pay for. So avoid VPS or cloud hosting for now. Then when you are okay, you can upgrade to VPS or cloud hosting. And that's it for growing your business under that section. Then we have high traffic or e-commerce. So if you're building a website for, you're going to get high traffic or expecting high traffic, or it's an e-commerce website where people come and shop, then you should go for a dedicated server or a bigger hosting plan. Let's say you're using WordPress hosting. Let's check out WordPress hosting and see what they've got for us. Okay, if you're going for the WordPress hosting, then please go for the business plan at least. Don't go for this one because you are expecting people to come and buy stuff from your website. So you're expecting much visitors. Likewise, under here, if you're going for e-commerce website, then go for at least something bigger than the lowest one. So please go for a better hosting package. And that's it for how to choose the right web hosting for your business. See you on the next video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.